Alright, time for big brain plays. We have finally touched the deck. We have broken it, so I can see there 6-game win streak in Arceus. So let's get into it. Let's have a little fun game. Let's play with some balls here. Alright, so of course we're using the Frillish deck. That's Frillish and Jellicent. So let's get over the slow parts of this game and get into things looking nice. Alright. Single open. So could be better. We have this. Well, we have the ignition already, we have the normal jamming, so we could actually hold them off, and we have a way to search for energy as well as evolution. So, all in all good. He gets 1 turn items, so let's see. So I guess he's playing two versions of his deck. They're trying to just wipe the board with me. So you can choose the new upper and then search for Crispin and then get a quick evolution to just end the game really quickly there. Oh no. Alright, so definitely enhance Crush and Hammer. Because we can't afford to let him evolve up at this point, because if he does, we kind of screwed. But we have stuff for that, The normal jamming field card we have there, that'll be enough to us actually keep off his Noctowls. And we just see him discard Area 0. Meaning we have a couple less ways for him to destroy our stadium. Because remember, this build only runs a single stadium. Our main point is to just get the item lock off and just never let up. And while he is extremely slow from not being able to use items, we start taking the lead with that. So let's see, only 3 cards in hand, meaning Iono isn't the best. We can let him slowly atrophy his own cards. What we're going for is actually item lock. Maybe if you draw Arvin, we'll be able to do a more full setup. Because, well, he hadn't more to his hand, so I guess we could Iono. And that could send us into an energy and our A-spec. That would be the lock spell bomb, which is pretty good, especially in this matchup. Because it makes up for lack of power in most cases. Alright, and if you draw, pause. Let's jam that and figure this out. Could I, and take the risk, make him lose his pieces, or we could just outright set up for next turn. I think the outright setup might be the best bet. Alright, we got this, we got our energy. We'll item lock him. That guarantees he can't rear candy up. So cool. He should be able to actually retreat, but he'll have to waste his new upper or his energy placement for a turn. So let's see how that goes. Anyway, so this is the deck I actually want to enter my cup in at our local LGS. Local LGS is redundant. L is for local. So we're actually having our Mega Evolution pre-release today. That's Saturday the 13th. So pretty good, pretty strong. And there we go. So I've been testing this deck non-stop. This is like close to my 200th game. The deck is officially broken in. This is one of the best versions of the deck so far. Meaning we should be able to more than do a good showing at the tournament. And this is the evidence for that. Let's pick up your hand. Yeah, you're not getting a Hydreigon. And let's see what else you have. Beautiful. All items. So your choice in discarding all his items or keeping them and losing his hand. Beautiful. So we are definitely set up for next turn. If he keeps the 7, we can make him discard down to 3. If he doesn't keep it, we can just go up again. We can look for our ignition energy or look for A-spec because we have Arvin. And another one, so there we go. No reason to have a sad face here. Things looking very nice and within our control. No new upper, meaning the extreme speed of his deck should be kept back. Yeah, I'll 70 damage, nothing too bad. Still puts us in range to get a wipeout from a Hydreigon, but he should never reach that point. So let's see how it goes. If I chooses to discard them. Nice. I guess he's free now to use his Noctowls. I'll take that. But in return, you won't lose way more. So definitely this. Alright, so now you won't get knocked out by one Pokemon. And let's head it for our A-Spec. So again, Deluxe Spell Bomb, because that means that we either get a free prize or to soften up one of his bigger Pokemon to put it within kill range. Do Nest Balls, so of course we're going for Relicanth, so we can actually fully item lock him regardless of a boss. And we'll look for something else to use as backup. Nice. So if he does get knocked out, we have 3 cards. It means we can go good. We have that swap right there with the switch. Things looking nice. I will be ready here. That's 3, so he just 1 shot. Take that straight knockout. And we're good to go. So again, main point of the deck is to just keep the opponent off their items and always have them in a back position. Backs to the wall, that is. And the inability to use items and tools means they can't just treat and accelerate energy. Or evolution, sorry, I say energy, I mean evolution. So that's the rare candies, the TM evolution, all those things, as well as locking off most of the most meta E-specs. And on top of that, they also lose their recovery. So when we get ahead and make them lose their Pokemon and energy, they can't actually get that back. And Frillish being very good as an open at 88 points, meaning that isn't the easiest to knock out with Dragapult. And Jellicent being 270 also puts it in a very good position. There we go. He's going to look for his 2 trainers. Let's see what he gets. He already uses trainer for 8 turns. So if he goes for a boss, we're just going to item lock. Or just straight out knock it out. He'll get 1 more turn with energy. But as not before, we use 0-6 to reduce his hand, which should keep him in a very shit position overall. Because again, they'll discard things they can't necessarily use and keep their key pieces. So keep your Pokemon supporters, discard the items you can't use, and we just open for another grabber. So any Pokemon you want to evolve into, we send that to the bottom and keep his hand really, really small. Damn, alright. He tried not to trigger or damage there, but at this point that doesn't really matter. Because what we're going to do is definitely 0-6, lose 3 cards, so you destroy part of that setup. I could have used the Hilda to get a single psychic energy and get the 160 attack, but this is way more important. Because again, the point of this is a very strong control deck. Speed isn't the objective or damage. Once they can't actually play the game, their power doesn't really matter, and our speed isn't the most crucial. So just taking a look in the grave, you can see rare candies and trying to get rid of recovery. Nice. Fair trade. 160. So if he does try to knock us out, that'll be a double knockout. We get 2 prizes, he gets 2. But we start our turn with 1 card, and then we get 3 more plus any amount we get from the Ayuno. So that sets us up pretty nice. And there we go. More items. More items. Alright. There's a Luna. But he needs energy for that. So I guess he'll use it to knock us out. But we could fight that. He doesn't have any major prizes yet. We have enough setup. We still have all our jellies in the deck. We can afford to give a prize or 2. Especially considering we're going to be in a position where we just need 1 more prize to win the game. So those things are kind of expected. If I sound a bit more loud than usual, it's because I'm having the microphone a bit closer. So we're testing if this helps with the audio level. Very good enhanced hammer, late, but can't complain too much. He brought us 2 items, so I guess I should make him lose them. It doesn't matter. But set up a bit better. We get a better draw next turn. We will take this prize. There we go, ET. And now, regardless of what, we won't be stuck.
So cool.
And there we go. So again, the energy placed on the Fez, because in the event that we need to use Fez to end this game, we at least have a leg up. Unfortunately, now it's Ursaluna that needs a single energy and will take a straight knockout. So let's see what his play is. Because remember, he lost a lot of energy during this game from all his knockouts. That's new upper down, that's grass energy down. And all his searches and recovery also falling behind. Alright. And this is nice. So in this case, we can knock it out, but damage doesn't really matter. So what we'll do instead is actually use the item lock, because we don't want him to be able to boss out and then rare candy up and go off really, really hard. We just want him to be weak enough so that we can actually take advantage and win this game. Because again, this deck isn't about speed, it's precision. Alright, lose those. Don't mind if you only have 2 cards in hand. Beautiful. We do an item lock. And we can also get rid of a bit of energy, so let's do that first. Beautiful. Just keep him on the back foot. And now we hit the 20s because you item lock in. So there's no boss out of the situation. Because again, that's the only way out for them. And we're going to keep that out. Also, the 20 damage plus the ET is 100, meaning we're going to get the 1 prize anyway. Sorry about that, get caught up talking there. And even to retreat, he has to waste an energy. And again, everything crucial because we're not allowing any recovery. And there aren't any meta decks that are playing items that actually recover energy. Sorry, not items, supporters that recover energy. Because Lily's 8 isn't that meta, that's why I played it. And also, Pokemon that recover energy are in basically negative right now. We'll see, because again, Mega Evolutions coming out, pre-release this weekend, and we actually have new cards coming in the format in 2 weeks. That'll be legal. So let's see how this goes. Evolve up and do a lock off, or of course we're going to evolve. There's no reason to give him more cards. The cards in hand are not doing anything. Now we'll actually take the knockout, and we have a perfect setup there. So as long as we can actually get our hands on ignition energy, we golden. So there we go, single prize for the win, and there we go. He's in checkmate position there, because even if he knocks it out, he takes that damage. And that will be it for him, because we're going to hit him with that Blicky, that little pow pow, and 160 and 120 is 280, and the bear is dead. Come on, come on, come on. And I think we have it.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And that's the setup. All that, and you're still not going to get any items. So now let's go. I see 1 ignition energy, so that means we could have another. Hey, we can just take a knockout on win. Alright, so let's just boss and take the prize clean and clear. Go ahead, try drawing, So let's see what we would have drawn. Not good.
Another day, another victory for the OG, taking down the sweats, the imposters among us.
And that's all she wrote. Whew, alright, so as I alluded in the beginning, this is the deck that's been running me through Arceus and doing amazingly from even bad positions. Let's go up. Add those points. Take my prize. Let me show you the very good streak I'm on. And those of you in Arceus, you know how hard it is to keep a streak going. And with that, here you go. 50 plus wins, 60 win streak. Let's get into one more game and let's see how that goes. Hopefully we can get the streak going and make this a really fun video. But being in Arceus, you should know after a very good streak you usually get absolutely hosed. Alright, come on guy. Come on guy. Alright, I'll take that second. And again, these bugs where you get to pick your roll before the coin flip, pretty much seems like most games are staged. And we have the Nada. Ooh. This is not looking very good. Wait, I picked to go second. Why the fuck I go in first?
Oh, hell no!
Why the fuck I go in first? I picked second. These bitches fucking cheat me. These bitches fucking cheat me. I chose second. You all saw that? How the fuck I go in second? Yep, and that's a dunk. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Even the sword is very soft and floppy. Like, hate to have a blue pill for that, but what else we could do? But again, that's why I like recording the games, because when you explain this to some people and like people don't believe all this shit unless you see it. Again, I chose going second. Even though that's before the coin flip, which is cheating. That's total bullshit.
Finish him!
Come on, just do it. Again, they don't want you with above a 50% win rate, so they absolutely fuck you with bullshit. And we're wasted. Grand Theft Auto style. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed. Bye. Again, thanks for tuning in. Fuck me, fuck this game. Bye.